Good morning and welcome to Backyard and Beyond. This morning we're visiting with Pamela Wetzel. That's up Audubon Way. Good morning to you, Pamela.
Good morning, Lavon. How are you?
I'm great. Hope you're doing the same on this nice, so far sunny day.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yes. Well, we're going to talk about an event, a workshop actually, that was sort of deja vu for me because long ago in my extension career, we did this probably in a little different way. But anyhow, what's happening, Pamela? This is the event that's going to start tomorrow, actually.
Right. This is a part of the John James Audubon Festival. Last year, I dressed up, and the past 2 or 3 years, I've been Lucy Bakewell Audubon, and my husband John. His name is John James Audubon. So we dress in period costumes. Then we got started making these hats. It's been just a lot of fun. Victorian hats are just a hoot to do. But so we had so many people interested in our hats, they said, well, can you show us how to do it?
All right.
And so we have 3 events at the John James Audubon Tea Room. The first one will be an informational meeting, and that'll be tomorrow morning at between 10 and 11.
Okay.
At the tea room, we'll have pastries, and we're just going to show off our hats. Linda and I, but Linda has been making, Linda Hansen, who I'll be working with, has been making hats like crazy. I think so far we've got like 10 hats.
Oh, my.
Yeah, but she's done a wonderful job.
That's going to lead to...
They are such a ball to do. I think we've stayed up at midnight, until midnight doing them, working on them, because you just start adding this and that, and it's so much fun.
That's going to lead to storage questions. You got to have a place to put those
well,
hats.
One of my rooms here at our house has become the Victorian hat room.
What great fun. You're going to have people wanting to come and visit also, I think, Pamela. But let's talk again tomorrow morning at the tea room. And what's the address of the tea room? Can you tell me that right off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure, but I think
it's on the side street down by the barber shop, right?
Right.
Okay.
And it's, if you can see the new John James Audubon stained glass clock, you're right, turn left at the stained glass clock as you're heading up Main Street, or actually is that Broadway, I think?
Yeah, and headed toward the park, toward the square. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
And if you see the clock, turn left at that street.
Okay, well, that's a really good way to find you. Okay, at 10 o'clock is when you're starting?
Yes.
All right. And, hey, pastries, too. My goodness.
Yes.
What an exciting morning.
Yes,
now,
it should be a lot of fun. I used to be a pastry chef in a former life.
Oh, so you really appreciate.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah. So, do people need to bring anything tomorrow morning?
Not necessarily, no. No,
Okay.
and in fact, no, you don't need to bring anything tomorrow morning. It will be the following Saturday that we'll actually be doing the hats. But I think tomorrow, Linda and I are going to get together and put a hat together and show you how easy this is.
Oh.
And what we've done, we do it with materials that we find at Goodwills and things like that. Give them a good washing and then create these beautiful hats. It's so much fun.
That might motivate some people to clean out their own closets and craft places. And, a lot of us have stuff stored away that we could bring out and use also. So that would be great motivation.
Right. That's true.
And so you're going to be giving this demonstration of how you can make the hats, and I think that will encourage people to say, well, I could do that.
Yeah. All you need is a hot glue gun and some imagination, and it seems like when Linda and I do them together, we just feed off of each other, and one of us is going to grab something and says, oh, this will work, and it's really cute.
Okay, and that will be another advantage of doing this in a workshop, not only the learning how, but again, that feeding off of other people and having a great time together.
Right, you betcha.
What's the fee going to be?
It's just $5 for the pastry and the coffee.
Okay, so tomorrow it's $5. What about the workshops that follow up on, I believe, both the 9th and the 16th?
It's the same.
Oh, okay.
We're not charging anything for our time because we just enjoy it.
You're just having so much fun. Okay. That's good. Now, will the workshops also be at the tea room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, all events are at the tea room.
Okay.
And then on the 30th, the day of the first day of the 2-day John James Audubon Festival, we will be at the John James Audubon Tea Room with everyone wearing their hats.
With the finished products.
So it would be an event of elegant social ladies.
And tea and pastries.
And all times are from 10 to 11.
Okay.
And it's...
So, and the dates for the workshops, I'm not sure I gave those right. Tomorrow's the information meeting, and then the next dates for the workshops are...
The next Saturday. So I believe that's...
The 9th.
So it would be, the 2nd and the 9th.
Okay. Is there just one workshop?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking there were more. Okay,
but
it's easy.
You could probably, if that day didn't work for you, you might be able to talk us into doing another Saturday. It just, we don't know how many people are interested in this, so it's kind of just throw it out there and see who is interested.
Yes.
I think this would be really a lot of fun for Red Hat ladies.
Oh, absolutely, and they're always ready for another hat. That's a great idea. So, I'm thinking you may be inundated and need to do another workshop just because you have so many people that are interested. But like you say, you'll have to see.
Right, and if they do want to, they could call my home phone number and leave a message, and we'll get together.
Okay, you want to give us that number?
Sure, you bet. 712-563-2744.
Okay. The Audubon prefix and then 2744. Can you give us any information just real briefly about some of the other things that might be going on the 30th? Because that's the John James part of the John James
One of the
celebration.
things that we're really excited about this year is a beverage tasting, and there will be wines from all over Iowa. There's a winery from Minden that's coming, and there's another from Elkhorn that will be coming, and the fee for that is $5. But that looks like that's going to be a marvelous event. Then in the church, the Lutheran church there, Our Savior's Lutheran Church, we will have an art fair. And flowers and art fair. Bloomin' with the Arts, I think, is what we're calling it. And there's over 30 people that are going to be showing, and that is from 10 to 3.
Okay.
There's also there's a lot of events going on, and one of the other things that we're doing, and this is going to be very cool. We have a dog. Since John James Audubon was a hunter, we have pointer rescue dogs that are going to be there. There'll be some for adoption. But on the second day, which is at May 1st, that will be at the Hamlin Park in the afternoon. I think it's from 10 to 4 or something like that, a soup supper. But they're also a soup supper put on by the Historical Society on the 1st, May 1st. And then she'll be demonstrating with the pointers how the dogs point with live quail.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to have to talk to Margie up there, and we're going to find out more details about this whole festival because there's a lot of stuff going on. And you guys in Audubon just kind of keep adding to that whole John James Audubon story and really playing that out, which is just great because I think a lot of people just don't know enough about John James Audubon. So.
No, they don't. And we just completed, and Linda's son, Clint Hansen, who's an artist, just completed the clock, the landmark that I was telling you about to turn at.
Yes.
This is marvelous. It's just gorgeous.
All right.
And it's big.
That's worth the trip right there.
It is. Yeah. It is. It's gorgeous.
But we want to remind people tomorrow they're going to turn left where the clock is at 10 o'clock if you want to come find out how to make fun, imaginative, lovely Victorian hats by Pamela Wetzel and Linda Hansen. So we want to thank you very much, Pamela, for visiting with us, and hi to Linda.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Lavon. Thanks for the call.
You are welcome. Until next time, here's a thought. A sourpuss is a person whose face looks like it has worn out.